out, look, it's the unwanted gift that, I mean, hopefully we're not, but a lot of us will be set to receive it this Christmas. Indigestion, bloating and heartburn.
Personally, I'm excited about it.
You see it as a challenge to get all three, don't you?
Gastroesophageal problems. I really do. Yeah, look, with all the food and the fizz and everything about to be consumed, Dr. Sara's here to kind of help us out a wee bit, because we know what's coming, right?
Look, it's kind of coming for some people. I think it's really easy to point the finger at those kind of richer, unhealthy foods, you know, your creamy sauces, the pastries, the jacket potatoes and goose fat. And yes, those fatty foods can slow down your digestion and lead to bloating and indigestion. But we also need to take a minute to recognise that vegetables can also give the gift of gas.
Oh, the sprouts, particularly,
exactly.
surely.
So you've got sprouts, you've got broccoli, you've got cauliflower. They are all high in fibre and they are also containing a specific type of fermentable carbohydrate, so they increase your gas. So
yummy, fermentable carbohydrate.
I know, I'm making your Christmas lunch sound so delightful, aren't I? So, yeah, I think there are an array of foods that can trigger it off. There's also things like what you're drinking. So we know alcohol, for example, we all like a festive tipple, but alcohol can affect your gut in 3 ways. Fluid retention, it can irritate the lining of your stomach, and it can also relax the valve that lets the acid up into your esophagus. So for those reasons, drink, but in moderation, and try and alternate it with a bit of water as well, so that way you're staying hydrated, which in itself is an important thing to do. So dehydration, when you're dehydrated, it increases your risk of constipation. And that can then increase the amount of gas that's building up behind it and fluids that's building up behind it. So trying to make sure you're drinking water to keep your bowels moving and eating fibre alongside that water to keep it all in check.
This is so Christmassy.
I love talking about bowels at this time of year, don't you, Craig?
It's my favourite.
No, it is so relatable though, and we're all guilty of it because people be going out for drinks today and tonight, and don't you find that you end up craving all those salty and fatty foods the next day because of it?
Yeah, you do, and it's really hard this time of year. It's all around you all the time, but there are just little tricks. So, for example, drinking your drinks through a straw can actually increase your risk of bloating.
What?
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Well, this is it. And you think, oh, you know, it's a nice dainty way to drink your drink. But if you think about it, that first sip you're taking is actually just a column of air. And then you keep on sipping in more water, more air each time. And so maybe just sipping from a glass instead and just avoiding those carbohydrate-y drinks. Not carbohydrates, so carbonated drinks as well, fizzy drinks.
Yeah.
So those are kind of little steps you can do with your food and your drink.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Also, when the straw falls into the bottle of whiskey, it's very hard to get it out. So I'm going to definitely
just tip it up, yeah.
Look, you got it's that whole ethos, isn't it? It's Christmas, let yourself go. We're not used to eating these foods. I guess we're not kind of body fit to be eating so much fat or drinking so much alcohol, right?
No.
So I guess kind of baby steps?
Baby steps, and also just thinking about when you eat your Christmas dinner, for example. So if you're planning to eat your Christmas dinner quite late on in the afternoon or the evening, then you've got a lot longer you've got less time for your body to digest that food, and so you're more likely to develop heartburn and indigestion. So if you could try and make it a Christmas lunch and just have a smaller, dinner or snack before bed, that would just be a little bit kinder to your bowels.
Okay.
What time do you do Christmas dinner normally?
I start usually about 2 and I finish up about 3 a.m.
Okay,
but in a big stint. Well, you don't
keeps
stop.
going. No, you don't. You graze, don't you?
But early, we will have it early this year. We'll have it about 2 o'clock.
I like a Christmas dinner at 2 o'clock. I get a lot of stick for doing it so early. Everyone's like, no, it's after the King's speech and it's post 3 p.m.
No, I agree with you. I think early on, and stick to some elasticated waistbands, because we know that actually tight clothing can cause that pressure on the stomach and causes the acid to actually come up, and it means that your digestive system is not able to work as well. So, yes, you're not going to win any kind of fashion blogger of the year, but you will feel more comfortable with an elasticated waistband or with a belt that you can undo as well.
Yeah, don't wear jeans this Christmas. You'll be so stressed. Oh, the jeans are uncomfortable at the best of times.
I have eating pants. I wear my eating pants.
Eating pants.
They look smart, but a very loose, elasticated waist.
Everyone needs an eating pant.
How about having a wee snooze late afternoon?
Oh, God, I'm so guilty of it. I think we all are pretty guilty
disco
of
nap.
Yes, just have a little...
Yeah.
But if you could try and immediately after your meal, just try and stay upright, even during your meal, you know, avoid the slouching because that causes increased pressure. And when you're lying back, gravity is not in your favour. So we want the gravity to work alongside the sphincter, that muscle in our stomach, to try and make sure that the stomach contents stay down rather than up, causing the indigestion. So where possible, rather than having a lie down after your meal, get up and get moving. I would love you all to do a 20 to 30-minute walk after your Christmas meal so that we can ensure that your gut stays moving. It also helps with blood sugar levels, so avoids that crash and spiking, which can make you feel more exhausted. So it'll keep things going a little bit longer for you.
I like that little Christmas walk. It's a nice idea anyway, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, it is nice. It can be quite an anxious time for people. There's loads of reasons, the financial side of it and just the stress of getting everything ready. Anxiety and food are not happy bedfellows, are they?
No, we've got over the last decade or two, we've learnt so much about the gut-brain axis, and that's the connection between the gut and the brain. So your gut listens to your brain, and when your brain is stressed, your gut has increased bloating, constipation, diarrhea, cramping. So if we can try and manage our stress, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, just carve out 30 minutes in that Christmas day, if you can, to calm your nervous system a little bit.
Done.
I love that.
Absolutely
I feel like
done.
you've given us the absolute cheat codes for Christmas. Sarah, thank you so much for that.
Welcome.
I feel like that's something everyone can take away one little bit of that.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.